Welcome back to Windsong Intuition. This is the focus of the week reading for Earth signs for the last week of July, the beginning week of August 2019. However, I set the intention that the readings are going to be timeless, so if you're coming at a later date, then you're drawn to it and it's relevant for you. And these are general readings, so take what applies to you and just leave the rest. Those may be messages for somebody else. I'm an intuitive reader if you're new to my channel, so I don't always go off the traditional meanings of the cards. And if you haven't seen my focus of the weeks before, I'm going to do a 5-card layout where I will, each card represents an aspect of your life, and the one I feel like is going to need your attention next week, we'll pull it aside and do some clarifying cards. This top card. So this middle card is yourself. Oh, that's so interesting. The water signs got this exact same card for their self. Okay, and then this bottom card is going to be finances. And then we have the home. Then we have education. Got pages all over the place. Okay, and we have relationships. Okay, interesting. So when I say home, I don't mean your home life. It's actual physical home maintenance, cleaning, or even your vehicle. So I really don't see a whole lot with that, you know. So yourself and the education is okay. I'm seeing, though, that the finances in your relationship are having issues, and usually when these come up in more than one area, usually they're connected, not always. But they're oftentimes one is going to bleed over into the other aspect. So let's pull these two cards aside. So something is going on with your finances. Now this is either just about work, or it's bills, or it's maybe your spending. For some of you, what I'm getting is that this is coming into play because it's whatever is going on here is making you want to just move on to other things. For some of you, it's work. I'm getting that I'm trying to find the right wording here of what's coming through. What you feel about work and the way you've always viewed it, those ideas are crumbling down or being torn down, and you're just ready to move on. You're ready to just shift to another phase in your life, or you're ready to tear it down yourself. Maybe you got fired and you weren't expecting it, and now you're, you know, I don't feel like you would be too upset if that happened and you're ready to just move on. For some of you, it's going to be about your spending. Now you need to tear down your ideas about your budget, and it's making you want to move on. And for others, this does have to do with your love life and relationships, and maybe somebody is just so financially irresponsible, or somebody is bleeding you dry and spending all your money, or running up your credit cards, and it's making you just want to look to another relationship. You're just ready to leave this one that's hurting you financially, and you're ready to move on to something else. So let's get some clarifying cards here. This is for Earth signs. Clarifying cards about the finances and the relationship here. Do the Earth signs. Actually, I like this card. I'm feeling that one. We'll pull that one out. Okay. Okay. Now the lovers, it doesn't always mean lovers or romantic relationship. It can just be a collaboration. Give me just a moment. When I'm silent, I'm seeing what's coming through. Okay, what I'm feeling for the Empress, I'm feeling as though you're coming into your own power. You're coming into yourself. You're coming into your own energy, and you're going to take control. That's what I'm feeling from this one. I'm feeling like this tearing down, I think a lot is self-imposed, or you're doing it yourself because you're knocking things down because you're just tired of the way it is, and you're ready to just, instead of of just sort of sitting back and letting things happen or unfold the way they want to. You're ready to take charge and just make things happen. For the relationships, I feel like some of you, I'm hearing seeker. You're actually looking for this lover's connection. And I think, when it comes to your work and your home life, that it's just like an all-around life overhaul. You're ready for a new job. You're ready for the relationship. You're ready to just sort of get life going. Let's get things started. Let's, move forward and take control. And I'm going to take control of my finances and my work. And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get the family that I want and, start the relationships that I want. And I'm just ready to get it started. So I feel like next week, for whatever reason, this is going to be weighing heavy on your mind, or this is actually what's going to be happening next week. So I'm going to pull a crystal angel card and see if we can't get a little clarification on something that may help. If you're new to my channel, I'm just going to warn you, I'm not a pretty shuffler. They tend to go all over the place. I like this one here. Life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. And what I'm getting from this is that you've learned the lesson. You may not understand what that lesson is, and if you meditate on it or pray about it, you're going to figure out what that lesson was supposed to be. But you're ready to break free. You're so ready to break free of whatever this situation is within. I really feel like for most of you, it's going to be work. It's really going to be work. Now, like I said, there's going to be a few of you that it's about a relationship in which they're draining you financially or they're taking advantage of your generosity, and you're ready to move past that. But whatever is going on next week, you are ready to break free. You're tired of the negativity. You're ready to move on to the next phase. And I think if you sit down next week and you really accept your own, I don't want to say power in the traditional sense, but you just take on your own strength and accept that this is how you're really feeling and get motivated about it, that's really going to help ease your mind next week. So yeah, Earth signs, you guys are ready for a shift, a big shift. So, and that can be a good thing. Sometimes, see, the Tower card looks scary, but a lot of times it's built on a solid foundation. You're just tearing down, easy man-made things that can be torn down easy, and you've got this solid foundation to build up something new. So that's not always necessarily a bad thing. It can be jarring and upsetting, but it's not always a bad thing. In fact, often it's a good thing. So, Earth signs, I really, really hope that this helps you out next week, and that you let me know, because I'm curious now for some of you, let me know how your week turns out. I'd like to know if this was accurate and it applied to you, and if so, how. And I wish you all the best of luck next week, Earth signs. Okay, goodbye.